Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Come On The Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time coming across the channel, if you could press the subscribe button, even a thumbs up or comment below would be really appreciated. First of all, to all my subscribers that are watching and the new people that do watch this as well, a happy Christmas. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you got spoiled. I know Christmas is a difficult time for some people, but you know what? Most important is pick up the phone, speak to a family member, speak to a friend, and you get through the holidays. Don't isolate yourself and depress yourself. There's always communication there, and use it. But tomorrow is a big day for us. It's the last game before the winter break. We're 6 points behind Rangers. We can't not mess up tomorrow. They're playing St Mirren at Ibrox. We're away at Perth against St Johnstone, the Scottish Cup holders. So we played them in the semi-final at Hampden. We beat them solo goal James Forrest, and we beat them at Celtic Park as well. This team are bottom of the table at the moment. 3 wins all season. They have a couple of COVID issues. Sean Rooney could be out. Xander Clark could be out. Another couple of players could be out as well. We have our own problems. We have an injury list as bad as a hospital at this rate. It's struggling times. Obviously, the other night we put out a few fringe players and it did not work out for us. We took St Mirren for granted. We had 31 shots, 8 on target, 86% possession, and we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. It was a desperate night at Paisley. An absolute desperate night for Celtic fans. Some fans were being negative after the game, frustrated, saying the league is over. I truly believe the league is far from over. As a Celtic fan, I'm optimistic that we have to see how this derby game goes in the 2nd of February. If we drop any more points before the 2nd of February and they keep winning, the league will be over. It will be over, and that's the truth, I think. I know we've come back from 12-point deficits, but they're just getting the penalties all the time, sending off. It's an absolute joke at the moment. So missing tomorrow for us. It looks like Kyogo could be out. Joe Hart is a touch and go at the moment. Jota is out. David Turnbull is still out. James Forrest is still out. Giakoumakis is close to coming back, but he won't feature tomorrow. Yeti's still out. Julian's still out. It's an absolute shambles. It really is. So we'll have players playing in different positions, similar to what Jovanovic was doing. Abada could be playing in the middle. So my starting lineup for tomorrow will be Bain in goal. If Joe Hart is not fit for tomorrow, which he didn't play the other day against St Mirren, he's going to go with Bain. Right back would have to be Anthony Ralston. Left back have to be Liam Scales. Starfelt is back from his suspension that he picked up against Ross County. He's back in there with Carter Vickers. Defensive midfielder has to be Near Beaton. I just think this is the game for Near Beaton, especially away from home. He's always really commanding in the middle of the park. So Near Beaton in there. Callum McGregor, Tom Rogic. Right wing would have to be Jovanovic. He's a good threat. Right wing. Cross the eyes, pretty decent. He's done well so far. I thought he had a decent game the other night. Left wing would have to be Mikey Johnson. Look, I am sick to my teeth talking about Mikey Johnson. And I feel terrible just literally pointing him out all the time, saying he needs to get better and this and that. But it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Once Jota comes back, that guy needs to be dumped out on loan. And there's talks at the moment Dundee United are maybe sniffing around for him. I really believe he is not Celtic calibre. I just don't think he's good enough for Celtic. And people have come out the channel and said, you're right, Keith. Oh, you're a bit harsh on him. Title to opinion. I just think he's a wish version of Aidan McGeady, as I said already in the channel. But this could be the game. He might turn out and score a goal and shut me up for the day. Maybe. I hope he does. I hope he proves me wrong, because we need this winter break big time. The amount of players that we have out. Once we come back on the 17th of January, we'll have Hibs in the league, the rescheduled game, which was meant to be the 29th of this month. We cannot afford to mess up tomorrow. If it's a scraper result, a 1-0 or a 2-0, clean sheet, not keep our head together, it's going to be a scrappy game. We played St Johnstone numerous times over the last couple of years. They're in the Premiership, We scraped a Scottish Cup win there 2 years ago. We go back to the last time we played them on Boxing Day at McDermott Park. Virgil van Dijk. We all remember that Virgil van Dijk solo goal from literally 55 yards out. Took the ball, skinned past 4 lads and slotting into the left corner. What a goal. One of the best goals I've ever seen. So I'll take anything tomorrow. Once we get a win, I'm not expecting fancy football, The team need this break. The good news is they won't be going on a Dubai trip, so that's blown out of proportion. And said it the other night that there's going to be no Dubai trip. There's not going to be no winter training camp. They're just going to focus on what they do in Lennoxtown, get together, and hopefully when they come back against Hibs in the league that we have Koyo go back fresh. I know he does Asian qualifiers towards the end of January, which I will talk about further in the channel when time will come. Hopefully we get these boys back, because I'm telling you one thing, we need these guys match fit, because when we have almost a fully fit squad, we haven't had a fully fit squad this season, but majority of players fit, we can compete, and the football we play as well. So my predictions for tomorrow, I'm going to go with 2-0. I'm going to fancy Liel Abada getting one right through the middle. I think he played well against Ross County away. And then I'm going to fancy Tom Rogers coming up with the goods over in McDermott Park. It's going to be a scrappy game. I really believe it's going to be a scrappy game. A lot of midfield battle as usual. But I think Near Tom will control the game. Callum McGregor will get stuck in. And hopefully Jovanovic gets them crosses away. And Mikey Johnson, please, Mother of God, have a decent game. Because I swear to God, I'm losing the patience with him. And I feel terrible criticising players that are currently playing for the team. But I'm frustrated with him. Like majority of people, I'm just frustrated. So hopefully Spfl comes back in tomorrow, which he will. And you'll have a good game and you won't lose the rag. And look at that sending off. Should have never been a sending off up in Dingwall. If you went down with a busted mouth, would you be the same? 100%. You'd be appealing to ref, screaming at the ref with a busted mouth all over your jersey and shorts. And then the second one was a bit of a, two of them collided together. He looked like he ripped out his arm, and then he gave him a sending off, second yellow. So the referee might be against us as usual tomorrow. All we got to do is keep the head right, go up there, get the result, move on to the winter break, and start getting players in, start getting players fit, start getting players in, and then we could start pushing into the second part of this season. Crucial part. We have one trophy already done. Successful week last week it was, until this week was an absolute shit show, dropping points there. But look, keep the faith. I'm optimistic. This is not going to be, the league's not lost yet. We have to go into the next derby game and see how we get on after that. So I'll speak to you all soon. Please subscribe to the channel. Have a great Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the turkey, had a few drinks, got Celtic clobber, whatever you're doing. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon after the game. Take care, LL. Up the Celts.